Yeah, lately I've been noticing, right, with the rap industry, which is mainly blacks and Hispanics. Well, there's also Asian rappers, there's also Caucasian rappers. It's every race make rap music. Yes, that's 100% fact. Every race make rap music. But it seems like the blacks and Hispanics are in this rap industry just hurting each other. Like, I was watching something yesterday and I'm like, yo, let me just make a video about this topic because I don't understand why there is so much violence within the rap industry. Like, I don't get it, dude. And I stood there for like 2 hours and I looked into other genre of music. I looked into rock music. I looked into R&B music. I looked into jazz. I looked into rock and roll. Like I looked into different genre. I looked into different genre of music, and I was trying to figure out like why in rock and roll you don't hear about people killing each other in the rock and roll industry. In the jazz industry, you don't hear about people hurting each other in the jazz industry. Like, I don't understand how in the rap industry it's so much violence. So I started digging a little deeper into like what's the root cause of all of these problems within the rap industry, the rap music industry. Like, what's the cause of the main issues that bring these guys into so much serious violence? And then I started realizing that the majority of these guys that make rap music, that involve themselves in the rap industries, they have the notion that they have to go out and become violent. I think the majority of the guys, even the rap artists right now has not been discovered to go mainstream, for some reason these people that get themselves involved in the rap industry think that they have to be the toughest or they have to be the most violent. And I don't get it. Why do you think that you have to go to jail 10 times to be a rapper? Why do you need to be the toughest guy from a part of your neighborhood to be a rapper? I don't understand. So many of these young guys nowadays that have intentions to get into the music industry, specifically the rap industry. A lot of these young guys now that's, you know, I'm talking about in all genre. I'm not talking about just black Hispanics. I'm talking about in the whole rap industry in general, as a general, like the whole rap industry in general, meaning that the Caucasians, the Asians, the blacks, the Hispanics. Why do everybody that thinks to become a rapper that you have to become the most violent, you have to become the most violent version of yourself? And that's not just in the United States. I looked into this stuff and this is all over every country in the world that's have rap and embrace rap music. There is also a violent side that comes with the whole rap industry in Europe, in Asia, in South America, in Canada. Like, wherever rap music is love, there is some form of violence behind it. You know, and I'm like, I don't understand why these people think that they have to become the worst version of themselves to make music, to make rap music, and to get a rap contract, to go mainstream Why all of these guys is thinking they have to be the worst version of themselves to become a rap artist, to become a mainstream rap artist, to become a household, love in name rap artist? Why do these guys all think they have to destroy their lives? And I'll show you a video that I came across. I came across a lot of videos yesterday when I was doing the research for this stuff, and this video actually really, I sent a lot. I looked at this video. I looked at a lot of other videos, but this video really made me start thinking, like, and you will see the reason why. Because so many of these young guys in this video, how they destroy their lives, looking to become mainstream rap artists. Everybody in this video, how they destroy their lives within 2-3 year period, just hoping they will get discovered to become a rap artist. They all took the violent path in life. They all became the worst. They all became the worst version of themselves, thinking this is the only how they are going to get discovered to become a rap artist and to make millions of dollars. Because in the rap industry, everybody that gets discovered have a very violent and bad past. I think the rap industry, all the labels, and these people have to come together to put a stop to this, because if it don't, this is only going to get worse. So then just take a look at this video, bro.
DOA was on top of the Bronx drill scene, but then they had one of the craziest downfalls of all time. Now they're dying, going broke, and getting decades in prison. And today, we're breaking the whole crazy story down. K-Flock was the face of DOA, had a chance to beat his case and walk free, but his ops and homies all flipped. And now, he's facing decades in prison. When K-Flock killed an OY affiliate named Waka back in 2021, a lot of people thought he was cooked from the jump. K-Flock crashed out while he was wearing Montclair, Amiri, and unreleased Jordans, and the whole situation got caught on camera. At first, reports are going around that K-Flock walked into a barbershop and shot Waka to death. Then more details came out, and it turned out that Waka spotted K-Flock and went outside to press him. After the video came out that proved Waka was the one who sparked the situation, K-Flock's fans thought he might beat the murder charge. Flock had only been locked up for a few months at that point, and he could have come home and kept his momentum up in the rap. The feds hit him and his homies in DOA/Southside with a RICO, and that's when everything went left. According to facts, K-Flock was calling the shots for Southside/DOA and had been tearing up the city for years. K-Flock already had charges on his record too. Back when he was 15, he caught a robbery charge, and in 2020, he got caught with a gun. The cops also booked him for another gun charge in November 2021, but the charges didn't stick, and a month later, he killed Waka. Waka murder is what made headlines, but the feds were trying to hit K-Flock with way more charges. They said he was sending out hits, sliding on the ops, and tearing the streets up. And what really hurt K-Flock's case is when his homies and the ops flipped on him. People flip on their homies all the time, but what happened to K-Flock was crazy. Before K-Flock got locked up, a dude from his block named Vance Brockington got hit up by the ops. Vance Brockington was laid up in the hospital recovering, so K-Flock went sliding on the ops for the get back. Flock shot a dude in the face for Vance Brockington, but Vance still ended up flipping on him. After Vance healed up from the gunshots, he got back on the block and was slinging crack. The NYPD was all over him though, and in July 2022, they set Vance Brockington up, and he sold 60 grams of crack to an undercover cop. Vance pleaded guilty and was facing a 20-year sentence, so he flipped on K-Flock and tried to get some time taken off his own case. Vance told the court that after K-Flock shot the op in the face, he called Vance and said, "I got you, bro."
Enough of that, guys. And that happens all the time. These guys are all of a sudden, they're tough, and when the consequences come to face because of the reckless behavior, because of the reckless actions, they all start talking. They all start becoming the biggest talkers in the neighborhood. They're all trying to work deals out with the prosecutors. They're all trying to work deals out with the federal government to get lesser time. That happens all the time, all over the United States, all over the world. These guys are tough until they get caught, and then they just start becoming rats and just betraying each other. That's every day. But it's you. I just brought this to your attention. Like whoever watches video, just like I think this is just pure nonsense. Like, why do you have to be the toughest person in the world to become a rapper? So, not to become a rapper, to get a rap contract. Like, why you have to be sliding on ops and shooting ops and hurting other people to become a mainstream rapper? That's what I don't understand. Why is the rap industry, the labels that's giving these guys this 5 album deals for $1 million, why are they not coming up to the table and be like, listen bro, we're not signing people with this type of rap with this type of criminal record? Because you guys in the rap industry, the labels specifically, that's signing these young dudes to $1 million contracts, when you know the bad things they're involved in, it's making the younger generation think that's okay. This K-Flag guy, this guy had a lot of talent. He had a lot of talent, bro. This guy went and did a drill. He went to do a get back for one of his friends, wearing designer clothes. I'm talking about this guy was in a $2,000, he had a $2,000 belt on. This guy had like a $1,000 pair of shoes on. Like, you're in name brand clothes that you don't even need. You don't even have a house to live in, dude, but you have you're wearing at least $3,000 worth of clothes. My point of bringing that up, you guys are living backwards. You guys are not moving forward thinking that materialistic stuff is the way to a good life. You're living in a project, you're brought up in a project, you're brought up poor. Your parents didn't have no money. Finally, you figured out like you have a talent that can actually get you and your family out the projects, that can actually help your family to have a good life. Why are you going to waste that? Why are you guys in the rap industry that's trying to make it to the mainstream think that you have to become the worst version of yourself to become a mainstream rapper? You don't. Look at Will Smith. Look at Will Smith. Will Smith is a known Philadelphia rapper that went on to do billions of dollars in the box office doing movies. Before Will Smith was a big successful movie star, Will Smith was a rapper, a very successful rapper at that. And none of his songs, he ever talk about drugs, he never talk about shooting nobody, never talk about drinking, none of his music was about violence. But guess what? He still went mainstream. He made millions of dollars in the rap industry without ever talking about shooting anybody, without ever talking about doing drugs. He made millions of dollars. And that's just one example. Why the new generation of rappers, the new guys that's rapping every single day right now on social media, they all feel the need to rap about guns and drugs and women, and like, I understand that's what people is fascinated with. The whole fact of, oh, this guy went out, this guy actually got locked up 10 times for robbing people, for shooting at people. Bro, that's not the story you want to go out with in life, though. Don't become the worst version of yourself to make money, because money is printed every day. Money is paper, bro. And you doing things and you doing things that making you the worst version of yourself. It's not a good look for you going towards a good future. It's not. In reality, you guys that's rapping now, that's trying to become mainstream rappers, all of you guys are destroying your lives. K-Flag, this guy had mad talent. And if you look at that video, dude, there's so many other guys that he knew, that his friends, that had a lot of talent. And unfortunately, all of these guys are right now sitting up in jail, about to do decades in prison for doing stupid stuff, for doing things that I know right now they all regret. K-Flag right now has to be regretting his decisions. He have to, because he had the opportunity to get out that life. He had the opportunity to walk away from the projects. He had the opportunity to move to the suburbs. He had the opportunity to actually make a lot of money with the talent that God gave him. But he wasted. Like majority of the guys that he was around, they all waste their lives. Now they're sitting in a prison cell wishing they was free to make money and to have a good life. Guys, the only reason I wanted to make this video, man, is just to bring light to the ridiculous amount of effort that these people are putting in the rap industry. The ridiculous amount of effort these guys are putting in to become the worst version of themselves, to become mainstream rappers. You don't have to become the worst version of yourself to become a rapper. You don't. There is a lot of rappers that made millions of dollars. A lot of musicians in this world that made millions and billions of dollars. You could look at the rock and roll industry. You could look at the country music industry. You could look at the jazz music industry. And you will not find none of these guys killing each other, rapping about guns, rapping about drugs, singing about drugs and guns in the country music lifestyle, but all of the country musicians are multi-millionaires. White God Brooks never rap about killing nobody, but he's a multi-millionaire. Right? Like, you guys don't understand. Like, you have to think about the decisions you're making. You're destroying your lives to become mainstream rap artists. To become a mainstream rap musician, you're destroying your lives. For what? Jelly Roll Country. Jelly Roll Country. Tell me a song that Jelly Roll made about killing somebody. And he's a multi-millionaire. Like, come on, dude. There is so many different music genre out there that just people are making millions of dollars, and they're not talking about killing people. They're not talking about dealing drugs. They're not talking about nothing terrible, but they're making millions and billions of dollars. For you, all you young rappers out there, man, think about what I'm saying to you, bro. You guys don't have to go down the path of destroying your lives to make money. You guys don't have to go down the path of destroying your neighborhoods, destroying your communities to be tough. You guys don't have to be those type of people, bro. Just live a normal life. Instead of destroying your communities, instead of destroying your neighborhoods, help your communities, help your neighborhoods. Make a difference in your communities. That's what people want to see, more than you guys talking about killing each other, selling drugs, being a pimp. Nobody want to hear about that bullshit, bro. That shit is already played out. Think about your decision making, bro, because instead of you guys doing things to uplift your community, instead of you guys doing things to make your communities and your neighborhood safer and better, you guys are going down the path of destroying your lives. And in the path of you guys destroying your lives, you guys are taking your entire neighborhoods with you, because the younger generation, it just want to be exactly what you guys are. Think before you do it, man. Guys, God bless everybody out there, man. Before I end this video, I want to take the time to show my love and my appreciation and my ultimate respect to our Commander-in-Chief of the United States, to our President of the United States. May God bless you and your family, sir. Mr. Donald J. Trump is our current president. May God bless you and your family, sir. May God watch over you and your family, sir. And salute from me, as always, to you and your family, Mr. Donald J. Trump, on all your trip within the United States and all your trip outside the United States, sir. I hope God watch over you and your families at all times. To all and every God kids, to all of every God kids in the United States, may God bless us all. To all and every God kids all around the world, may God bless you guys all, man. Ladies and gentlemen, always treat people with the love, the kindness, and the care, and the respect that you expect others to treat you with at all times. Always treat people the way you want to be treated, guys. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and his families, and always make God and his families a part of your decision making every single day, ladies and gentlemen. Always put God first. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man.